News, I'm Linda Shongwe with your headlines. The Deputy Prime Minister with the ESWATINI Communications Commission today partnered to collaborate in an effort to try and assist stakeholders as ESCOM donated cell phones that will be used in the Deputy Prime Minister's office. OK Foods Mhlaleni branch reopened today after it was gutted down during the recent unrest. The OK Foods customers flocked into the shop to show their excitement about the reopening of the shop. As the court case for incarcerated members of parliament continued, the riots continued outside as they had clashes with police. Yemaswati are encouraged to heed to the protocols of halting the spread of COVID-19 and also encouraged to take their jab coronavirus vaccine. The Deputy Prime Minister with the ESWATINI Communications Commission today partnered to collaborate in an effort to try and assist stakeholders as ESCOM donated cell phones that will be used in the Deputy Prime Minister's office.
The Deputy Prime Minister's office received a donation of cell phones from the ESWATINI Communications Commission. The donation is an effort to help people living with disabilities to gain more access in order to be more technologically efficient. CEO of ESCOM, Mvilawempi Dlamini, said that the Commission would do everything possible to try to ensure the internet and other modern technologies are made accessible to the disadvantaged.
Asibambisane ne-office la DPM kulibambisa kulomsebenzi lomkhulu longaka welive. Inebe kunene kumcoka ke lokuthi labo labangathi babuqhayi nalabakhubatekile eveni sibanake sonke. Yes, uthanza nje ukukhuthaza uhulumende nalabambisene nabo uthi aqhubeke vele abanake laba bekunene ngoba nabo balo lelive kumcoka nalokuthi singabakhohlwa labo labakhanzathi babanakile lemakhaya. I-commission ke bekunene lokunye ngaphandle komsebenzi wayo nje esiwendako ukuthi sibambise live ikakhulu ngala ka-education kubo laba labakhubatekile. Sike sabambisa labo lokhanzathi ababoni kahle emehlweni. Siphindze sabambisa isikole salala bangangeva endlebeni kubanika i-free internet.
The Principal Secretary at the Deputy Prime Minister's office stated the importance of placing protection programs for people living with disabilities.
Sitawahamba ngamunye kulalesinabo database yethu kulaba labatawuthola lama gadgets lawa siyawuthika one by one. Ukhona ini database ukubadeke ngalokho kunjani sikubuke lokho sikuthike sikufake lapha kutaba audited konke ngisho nalinye licingo letawulahleka kulomkhangaso lo ngiyethemba ukuthi ukhona na CEO lana utakhona ukusibambisa ekwendeni leyo umsebenzi loyo ngoba akusikumsebenzi wethu sodwana usilidiko na CEO ngicela ukuthi buya babe utawubaliso lethu nanawe kulomsebenzi as a sub distributor.
You have helped us also today, even that you can mention under intellectual disability, that there are those who have Down syndrome, there are those who have mental illness. That makes us know very well that you really know about us. To explain more about FOTA, since we won't have time to meet you, FOTA is an umbrella board. It has got 5 affiliates.
Reporting for Channel Yemaswati News, Abongi Mabuza, Wazandile Mbapane, Mbaban.
The National Disaster Management Agency and Water Aid today were part of a program that was launched by the country, supported by Brazil, India, and South Africa. It will benefit close to 3,000 homesteads.
Today, various entities convened to see the launch of the IBSA project in Eswatini. The government India, Brazil, and South Africa have funded a project that will focus on water, disaster risk, the environment, and more. The project will be implemented by various partners, including the UNDP Water Aid as well as the NDMA. The project aims to make water more accessible for over 3,000 people in the country. The access to water will not only be an advantage to people in remote regions, but will also improve food security, among other things.
Ifike ngesikhathi njengomuntu usakake waveta ukuthi live linama-challenges lamaningi kodwa-ke lusitho lomngakanako siyabona siyathokozela ukuthi kutawubenefitha ema-households ama-beneficiaries lengedluli kwati-inkulungwane lezintathu more than 3,000 beneficiaries lokwenta umehluko lomkhulu even lakithi Yemaswati nawo buka lokuthi kule nexus approach nje tinhlangothi letehlukahlukene.
The Indian High Commissioner to Eswatini, Ms. Radha Venkataraman, voiced her hope for Eswatini to learn from similar projects undertaken in India.
One of the initiatives called Water is Life Mission, which is Jal Jeevan Mission in India, is working on ensuring that every rural household has drinking water supply in adequate quantity.
Like many countries in the world, Eswatini is vulnerable for extreme weathers and droughts and floods and other climate-related disasters, which became actually more frequent. In addition to this, for the past 2 years, the country has been dealing with the COVID impact.
Reporting for Channel Yemaswati News, Abungina Mabuza with Linda Shongwe, Mbaban.
OK Foods Mhlaleni branch reopened today after it was gutted down during the recent unrest. The OK Foods customers flocked into the shop to show their excitement about the reopening of the shop.
The OK stores at Mhlaleni were opened today, and the community of KwaZulu came in numbers to buy at the renewed stores at Mhlaleni. Mr. David Fagute, who is store manager at OK Mhlaleni, expressed his gratitude to the community police of KwaZulu.
loyo abashaya inkwela nangabe kukhona umonakalo noma lokho okuvelayo manasheshe atsinze emaphoyisa.
Queen Simelani, who is the assistant store manager, asked the residents to support the shop.
Sasa salisetulu kakhulu njengoba siyakhumbula ukuthi itolo bese operate bese basole bathenga bajabule kakhulu namuhla njengoba sabona bangena babaningi.
Engabendvula ngabo bani vele kuphindze kuvalwe ngabani?
Ngakuthi silakubhizi khona nemafema khona sivula nga-6 ekuseni sivale nga-8 ntambama.
Siyabona ngazuthi kunemaphoyisa eMbube, ngabe kwentekalani?
Sibonga kakhulu emaphoyiseni eMbube ukuthatha usisekela njengoba i-crime rate la kaNgwane iphakeme kakhulu. Batosupporta bafundzise bayeta ngemaviki bede batofundisa ukuthi imali ihandlishwa njani nekuprotecta nje njengoba.
I am Nonhlanhla Twala reporting for Yemaswati channel at Mhlaleni.
The state today presented its final video evidence before the court as evidence against the 2 incarcerated members of parliament after they are expected to reappear on the 1st, the 2nd and the 3rd of March. The state today presented the final video which has been presented as evidence against the 2 incarcerated members of parliament, where they staged discussions after the ban of petitions. Honorable Mabuza and Honorable Mthandeni Dube. This case continued as they presented the evidence after the court adjourned. They are expected to return on the 1st, the 2nd and the 3rd of March, as the state is expected to bring other evidence to prove their case. On the video, people who are appearing is the Member of Parliament of Osia, Mabuza, Kwembisi MP, Mthandeni Dube, the SNAT President Mbonga Dlamini, to COSO President Quintin Dlamini and SNAS President Ulani Masego. The discussions in the video are directed to the acting Prime Minister of that time, who was the Deputy Prime Minister, Senator Temba Masubu, who had acted on banning petitions that were delivered in the various Tingundla centers, where the members of parliament stated that they had supported such an initiative as it was meant to make Yemaswati heard from what they are concerned of, as they could not take any orders from the state. As the court adjourned, High Court Judge Mamsi Lameni stated that court will resume next week Tuesday. For Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Linda Shongwe, High Court.
contribute the largest to our tourism receipts. And if we do not have them, it's a sore point.
The meeting was held at Summerfield Botanical Gardens. I am Nonhlanhla Twala, reporting for Yemaswati channel at Malkans.
Recapping our top stories to end English news. Well, that's all for today. The Deputy Prime Minister with the ESWATINI Communications Commission today partnered to collaborate in an effort to try and assist stakeholders as ESCOM donated cell phones that will be used in the Deputy Prime Minister's office. OK Foods Mhlaleni branch reopened today after it was gutted down during the recent unrest. The OK Foods customers flocked into the shop to show their excitement about the reopening of the shop. As the court case for incarcerated members of parliament continued, riots continued outside as they had clashes with police. Until next time, please do enjoy the rest of your viewing. Good night.
This weather forecast is proudly brought to you by FSRA.